advanced.
Yeah, I've always envisioned it basically being in the bush, but basically
Yeah.
it doesn't. It's almost like I suppose you could have an urban feel, for want of a different term.
Yeah, I've seen that in warehouses, shooting off stairwells, and yeah, it's definitely something that you can.
Park Archers, it's Chen Ying Wang or Angie. And on target number 2, representing Archery South Australia in Cressy Bowman, it's Marianne Rugman. Our official for this match is Mr. Peter Bennett.
Interesting to see that.
All right, folks, this is it for the gold medal, as well as $1,050 and a brand new bow from Wood Archery. We've got 5 sets to determine who is our grand champion for this Australian Open. Looks like Marianne's chosen to shoot first on target number 2.
And again, that's the great thing about Barebow. This tournament, they're on an equal par, even par with, or even footing with the recurvers and compounders as far as the prize money and the bows go.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely an incentive.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a bit of a forward release. It can generally make your arrow go lower.
Yes. Just out of interest, Marianne was awarded the Barrow Award, which is the best all-round archer for female Barebow, which is a combination of both, well,
She gets it. It's a 7.
3 different events or 3 different tournaments throughout the year.
Looks like 2 set points will go in Angie's favour there, with an 8, a 7 and a 3.
Which is something that's just recently been introduced, or has just been introduced this year, and so Marianne was consistent throughout with her field shooting and the indoor event, and across all 3 events here, being the 900 round, the 1440, and the 720 round. So.
It's definitely something to aim for, to be the best all round.
Yeah, well, I think it was something that's been recently introduced because it allows, rather than being an archer who just attends one event, which is what it used to be, it's about consistency throughout the year, and it's great to culminate at an event like this where it's awarded and with lots of peers around or present at the presentation.
We're confirmed. Angie taking a 2-point lead. Marianne shooting first on target number 2.
See that adjustment there?
7 points to open. Second set.
Starts to aim up a bit.
Yep.
8 points. 1 point lead to Angie after the first arrow.
It's coming through.
Marianne, another 7 right next to the first.
It's almost coming behind us. It's going to lift your arrows a bit.
6 points, all tied up with 1 arrow to go.
That's one thing I've noticed about the wind here. It does change throughout the day. It's never consistent from one direction. born in one way, after in another.
10 points, dead centre. Angie will have to match this to tie the
quite
set.
swirly as well. Definitely down this end of the field, you tend to get the wind
9 points.
funneling through a
Just
gap
one
between
away.
the buildings.
Yeah.
We're all tied up, 2 sets each.
I definitely found that when I used to shoot up here.
Well, 2 set points each to both archers on that
I
one.
didn't like being down this end of the
So,
field.
Angie shot at 9.
if I could help it, I would like a little bit further downfield.
Well, it was interesting. I was talking to one of the compounders who was shooting this morning, and she came down for a look just to see what the conditions were, and her thoughts were this was the better end of the field to shoot from. So
Yeah.
I guess it's preference, isn't it?
It's also slightly higher. The field tends to slope downwards, so you can be a bit more consistent up here.
Yep.
But I found if the wind is coming in behind you, it's very hard to distinguish what's happening.
Yep.
And that was one of the things I didn't have too much training with. And it's hard to replicate because it depends on the field you're shooting at,
Yes.
whether you actually be able to experience it.
Yeah.
Because most fields will be left to right, so it's not often you get it behind.
All right, we're all tied up here in the gold medal match. We get back to the original order with Marianne shooting first into this 3rd set of the gold medal match. Six points. Eight points. 2-point lead to Angie after that first arrow in this set. Ten points. Perfect score.
Good correction.
Nine points. It's a 1-point lead to Angie. 1 arrow to go in this set. Seven points.
See the arrow jump out of the bow a little bit differently because you don't have those weights to stabilise your
Yes,
bow. It
yeah.
affects it a lot
6 to
more.
tie. It's an 8.
With a
That
recurve,
means 2 set points for Angie in that set.
with a recurve bow, it tends to fall forward, doesn't it, away from you? It goes with the arrow. But, well, it should.
Yeah. Yeah, you tend to not want to have any pressure in your hand to grip it, and it's just the weight of the bow string coming back in your hand, and so when the bow falls forward, you're not gripping it at all.
Yeah.
Whereas with the barebow, it jumps out of your hand a bit different. You can see the agents marking the arrows,
Yep.
just in case there's a bounce out, and they're able to distinguish which arrow hit where, instead of losing points.
Yeah, well, I suppose it's. I mean, you wouldn't think, at this level that you'd be having many bounce outs with the quality of the targets that we're using. But
Just in
I
case.
have seen that happen. And it's best to make sure that it's done at every event, rather than just trying to decide when to and when not to.
As well as the arrow could go through,
Oh, of course, yes, pass throughs, yes.
and it could still be in the target, but you can't see it from the
Yep.
target face side.
Yep.
So you don't know actually where the score came from.
Yep.
Five points, possible 4. I believe it's a 5. Nine points. 4-point lead. with a 9, just out of a 10.
For a new archer to Barebow, I have a feeling Angie's been very well coached.
Definitely, her form is very strong. She's got good technique.
7 points. 2-point lead,
Sure
1 hour to go in this set.
Yeah, just as I was speaking.
Commentator's curse.
Yeah, jinx them. Don't tend to do
Miriam
it.
with an 8. 8 for her final arrow in that set. Nine points in the win. Sensational shooting there from Angie on target number 1.
Wow.
See the pressure.
Yeah.
Looks like
The
2 9s
focus.
and a 7 in that end. Some fantastic shooting. Big round of applause to Marianne Reichman, folks, as well. Looks like she's got silver. She's going home with $600. And Angie's going to get herself a new bow, perhaps, from Hoyt Archery. Let's make sure the judges double-check that before we get too excited. But I think it is pretty clear.
Sometimes experience isn't all that it is. You
Yeah.
still have new people coming in and doing really well.
It's nice to be in this sport, I think. I think it's, as a lot of the signs say, archery for all. It's basically there's a bow type or a type of archery that suits pretty much anybody.
And it
It's a
doesn't
matter of
matter.
finding which one that you enjoy the most.
All right, they're pulling arrows and flipping that number
Doesn't really
over.
matter
It's
on
the
age
first
either,
time we have a
so-
medal for Angie this week.
It's a very good sport because age doesn't matter and
Yes.
they can be competitive.
Yeah.
And you can also have a break and come back and still be competitive as well.
Well, we'll see that later on with Lexi Feeney, who one-time Olympian.
Is a
And,
two-time
she's,
Olympian like yourself.
basically making a comeback after about 4
and,
years off, and looking to maybe restart her archery journey, which is exciting.
It's great to see. I sort of started, so she went to the Beijing Olympics and I was coming through as she was leaving, so it's good to see her back and get that knowledge and experience back on the field.
And look, there's a lovely shot of Angie sharing it with her friends and just so excited to have the win.
And the archery community always supports everyone and gets
Yeah.
behind them, so it's good to see.
She might be one of the most excited person we'll see on the podium today. We'll just have to wait and see.
Don't think you'll wipe a smile off her face anytime soon.
Well, I've seen her around the place a bit during the.
It's good to see a mix of states out there too.
Yes.
We've got Queensland, New South Wales and South Australia.
Medals will be presented by Mr. Brian Hageman, Archery Australia Vice President. Bow will be presented by Mr. Pat Coughlin, owner of Pat's Archery and International Hoyt Pro Staffer. In third place, from Sanford Valley Target Archers, it's Amanda Ammons. In second place, from Cressy Bowman, it's Marianne Reichman. And our 2022 Australian Open Barebow Women's Champion, it's Angie Chan. For coming third, archers receive $300 from Archery Australia. For coming second, they receive $600. And first is $1,050, as well as a Hoyt bow of their choice.
And I'll
There
set
we
it.
have that great support from Pat's Archery and Hoyt, which has been outstanding for the support that they've given archery in Australia over the years.
Yeah, it definitely sets you up well to continue through, especially if you've just started.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
yes.
The top of the line bow.